let's just quickly talk about Yahaya Bello, who honored EFCC invitation. Of course, there's an update video. I'm just going to breeze through while they run the visuals. Now, the immediate past governor of Kogi State, Yahaya Bello, has again honored the invitation of the Economic and Financial Crime Commission, EFCC, over alleged appropriation of funds. A statement by his media office confirmed that the former governor went to the office with his lawyer as of yesterday and morning following the Supreme Court judgment which dismissed state case on the constitutional of the anti-graft agency. At the last hearing on November 14, the FCC had sought for adjournment till November 27 in the fresh case it instituted against Bello, saying that the 30 days window was still running for the summon earlier issued. Of course, he was arraigned and for allegedly over 110.4 billion naira fraud. That's enough to feed a nation. I do not know. I don't know why I'm laughing, because it's not funny actually, but it's just the amount. And you know, we kept saying it on the show that why are they not questioning this particular person?
Do you think he was arrested?
No, one thing there. No, he was not arrested.
He was not. He really went there. Yes.
He drove himself
with his PA or spokesperson.
You know, out of all the drama,
okay,
there's one drama that people don't take note. We call it fast. It's a type of drama. An example of it is the one by late Babatunde Omidi and Baba Suwe. It's basically to laugh. One, I don't know why Yahaya Bello is just disturbing himself when nobody is disturbing him. Why all these run around, all these whatever? When you know, when they take you to court, they will ask you, are you guilty or not guilty? You say you are not guilty. Your lawyers are there. You ask your shorty to stand behind. They will take your bail. You go home. Even if you want to travel out for medical whatever, you just apply to the court. Court, I'm not healthy. I want to go to another country to take. They will still give you. You will go and you'll be doing your life. Why are you just disturbing Nigeria? Because it's disturbing us. Now, it's disturbing us. What has happened to Peter Odili? What has happened to Chimaroke Nnamani, Ebano himself?
Yeah.
What has happened to all those governors of 1999 sets? Because they have sets. 1999 sets. None of them. None of them. At least, you still remember the one of Garazishaku? Nothing. So why is he disturbing himself? Even the governors that are supposed to be sleeping in jail now, by technical ability, they still went out. All the Uzokalu that has been sentenced to death, but because the judge, they have to change, have to move from one place, another person gives the judgment. Technically, they said it is wrong, he should come out. So why is he disturbing himself? Look, until we are ready to fight corruption in Nigeria, until we are ready to fight corruption in Nigeria, corruption has eaten deep. My problem is just that our youth are learning from it. That's why you see everybody has turned into when it's now my turn, I will. So
they are learning rather than changing the norm.
What do you think the youth have not tried to change these things?
Look, what differentiates all these politicians that have stolen our resources with Yahoo boys? There's nothing. The only just thing there is that EFCC can pray on some and get the judgment and forfeit. How many of the property of Yahaya Bello has been forfeited now? But let's see, maybe the case has just started. But one thing that is so certain here is this: we have seen this movie, comic movie, all the time. What is going to happen? Another thing again is that what of all that governors that have left that particular positions? We know from certain states that their EFCC has never. There are some certain states in Nigeria, they have never investigated them or bring them to court that we'll see. So one thing there is that corruption has been part of our politics, is going to be there forever because we are not ready to fight.
Wow. Sounds like
not forever.
We are not ready to fight it. Oh.
Shagun, please, I want to hear your opinion before we share a trending video.
Yeah, so I think for me the tragedy of all of this is the EFCC is actually lying to Nigerians. You know why? Like I said when we were discussing the other story, why should the spokesperson of the EFCC come out? You know, the EFCC is the anti-corruption body. Anti-corruption.
Yes.
And then they now come out to release a public statement. I have it here. The Bello, whatever was his name, is the spokesperson of the EFCC. He said on video, I watched it, it's on my phone as I'm talking to you now. He said, Yahaya Bello was arrested. Then the person questioned him said, no, are you sure he was arrested? He said he was arrested at 12:54 p.m. yesterday. I have the video, I'm looking at it right now. So why? When we all know that he came by himself, he walked in with his lawyers. My goodness, why is the EFCC lying? What's the objective? What's the point? How can you be prosecuting corruption and you are corrupt? Because that's corruption. You know, if you lie, if you falsify information, it's the very, very beginning of corruption. So that's the real tragedy. All of this drama, this is just movie. Season movie, as we like to call it in Nigeria.
This type of movie.
There are different episodes. This is just the Yahaya Bello episode. We know how it will end. It will end precisely nowhere. Yahaya Bello is going to, you know, I was actually waiting. You know, they're in court right now. He's going to be granted bail. I will be extremely delighted if the judge says, because of how you made it difficult for law enforcement to get to you,
to get to you,
I will not give you bail. You are a flight risk. But it will not happen. He will be granted bail, and eventually they will prosecute this case for 3 or 4 years. The case will die off for lack of diligent prosecution, and he's going to contest for another election, and he will win.
And Nigerians are going to forget that.
Let me quickly remind us that today in that same court, his supporters. This is a man that was accused of stealing 110 billion. The judge had to walk out of the court in test that I will not stay in this place if this place is this rowdy. The proceedings couldn't continue until Yahaya Bello stood up by himself to go and quell his supporters. It's okay. In fact, he chased them out of the courtroom before the judge now came back. That is the kind of country we're in. So don't worry, Yahaya Bello will be back as an elected official in some capacity or the other as a minister. Let's not worry ourselves.
For that next election, we want to go for
Senate. And
by the time he's in Senate, the case will drag down for a very longer time. And just remember how Nuhu Ribadu, when he was asked to come and for confirmation, you look at all those people that want to confirm.
Just imagine.
It's just that this one I prosecuted this one. This one prosecuted this one. This one I'm still prosecuting this one. I'm still prosecuting this one. Is it this one that's going to confirm? We are not ready to fight.
Okay, because